Hey guys, and welcome back to Stelgim. Well, me playing Expedition Vikings. Viking Expeditions, or whatever it's called again. I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Expedition Vikings, yeah, that's it. Now, we have a few quests I see here. Where was it? Quest log? We still have old debts. One of Erling's trolls used to be a bandit. He's told you where he hid his stash before his caught, in hope that he will bring back a bear claw trinket that used to belong to his wife. Search the well next to a dilapidated house in Skjørn Forest. Adis Farm. Training ring. Is that building done, by the way? 9 hours. And we have some other quests as well. Ask Adis about the grace that she used to tell stories about. Talk to Thorfinn about building a new longship and recruit at least 9 people. Guten Dag, Stelgim. God dag? Helmfield Craxon. Why can I talk to him? Guten Dag, Stelgim. Do you need anything? Anything interesting happening while I've been busy? Well, Björdius has been wringing her hands more than usual about her daughter's illness. I reckon you might want to ask her about it, if nothing else than for Nefja's sake. I'm preparing to mount an expedition to the west. Aye, so I heard. I'd join you if I could, but you know how it is with my leg. Perhaps it's for the best. We can't empty the village completely of my menfolk. That's true at that. We'll help your mother watch over the clan while you're away. I should get on with it. The frail one. Nefja's sister Eifra is very sick. Without new medicine, she may not make it through the winter. Oh goodness. Let's talk to her. Nefja's mother Björdius comes out of the bedroom when she hears the door open. She looks tired. Oh, Stelgim, did Nefja ask you to come? Just wanted to see how you and Eifra are doing. That's very kind of you. Eifra is a little better today, I think, but she's still very sick. With all this trouble we had lately, nobody has had time to go out and get more medicine for her. Where do you normally get her medicine? The Gidja in Ribe knows how to treat this disease. We've tried a construction made by her before, and it seemed to help. She buries his face in her hands. Her voice breaks up. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What sickness ails your daughter? A terrible deep cough. A slight but constant fever. My poor girl has been bedridden for weeks. I'm headed to Ribe soon. I'll bring back some medicine for Eifra. There's a smile in her voice that her face is too tired to show. We will be in your debt if you can manage it. Can we talk to her? A pile of... I can't. Yeah, they're twins, I can see that. Eifra is buried under several layers of pelts. She rolls over to face you and sits up groggily when she sees who you are. She manages a rather pale smile. Oh, hey, Stelgim. Are you here to check up on me? That's sweet of you. How are you feeling? As she from Q, Eifra breaks into a raw, painful cough. It takes her more than a minute to recover. I've been better, but I'm still alive. Nefja's voice is soft and full of concern. You better stay that way, little rabbit. I'll be very angry with you otherwise. Weird cough giggle. Are you trying to terrify me into getting well? Come here, you. Nefja sits carefully on the edge of her sister's bed and holds her hand. I'll promise you, mother, I'll get you some medicine. Eifra's voice is so soft and mild, it looks like she's dozing off. That's very kind of you. I know she'd go herself, but there's no one else to look after me. Yeah, Mom needs to stay here and take care of you. We'll handle it. You should get some sleep. Oh, I see. It's a red hand. That means it's stealing. I think. Where's that guy we need to talk to? Sigrid Manadottir. Thorfinn, there we go. Thorfinn is in his shop, teaching one of the boys of the village the proper use of an adze. They appear to be working on an ore. As you enter the workshop, he holds up a hand in greeting. Good work, kid. Just keep at it like that until you decide it's done. I have to talk to Hussein, but I'll be right back. He touches back and comes over to shake her hand with a wide smile. I believe I have you and your friends to thank for returning my wife's jewelry. What can I do to repay this debt of gratitude? What are you working on? I have a lot of work now fixing and replacing all the things that were broken or stolen in the raid. Right now I'm showing a little Magin bird how to make a new oar for his father, after old man broke it across the back of his raider. Ha! Did he suffer a lot of damage? Aye, it seems like those bastards managed to start a lot of fires and kick in quite a lot of doors. Kveldulfru is working on some replacement blocks, so I'll be busy installing new doors when he's done. I'm sure you're not just here to check up on the repair work, are you? I'm mounting an expedition and I need a new longship. He claps his hands together and flashes you a wide grin. Oh, oh my dear man, I've been waiting for you to come to me with this task since your father's ship went with him into the afterlife. My master built that ship when I was just a young boy. I always dreamt of completing such a project myself. That was a glorious vessel in its day, fast and durable, but I think I can build on that design and surpass my own master. What type of ship will you make? It'll be a Snekia like your father's ship, a thin warship with a shallow keel. I'll put in a 2,000 rowing benches so there's room for both your herd and some trolls. Hang on. A raider would be good to do. What do you need? Well, timber first and foremost. You'll need to choose a tree that I will use to form the keel, the stem and the hull. A nearby forest has several grand old trees that would each make for a fine ship. If you want me to undertake this project, I will meet you in the forest and help you choose a suitable tree. If I start immediately, I should be able to have your ship ready by the late spring. What kind of wood are you looking for? The carpenter's stroke is spared. Let's see. Oak is the most common. It's heavy and durable timber that will make for an intimidating vessel. M is a little lighter and more flexible. Could be used to make a slightly broader ship to hold a lot of cargo. Or perhaps spruce would be a good choice. It's a lighter material that will produce a fast ship. I will pick a particular type of lumber for the different parts of the ship to ensure that every component is made with the best possible wood, but the principal material will have the greatest influence and qualities of the finished vessel. Anything else? You'll need sails soon. I'll ask Dagheid and her girls what they can do. I'll need some new tools. My master toolset is worn by age and shamefully outdated. Two of his intentions is to slip off into the distance. Her husband Kveldulfru should be happy to help me with that. I'll need to produce a steering oar, some sort of anchor. You notice your presence look at his growing list of errands. Oh, this is nothing you need to worry about. I'll make all the arrangements. This all sounds good. I can't wait to see what you can do. Meet me in the forest near your uncle's house when you have time, and we'll pick out some timber and get started. Oh! Sigrid walked up to you at a brisk pace and stopped her at a respectful distance. Stelgim, I found something you may need to deal with. What's going on? As she spends most of her days roaming the countryside, Sigrid tends to know what's happening in the little lands better than anyone else. I've come across a group of travelers camping out in the forest. I can't tell if they're armed, so I thought I'd better stay clear for now. What colors do they wear? All sorts, nothing that identifies them as a fighting unit. How many? I saw 4 in the camp, but there were too much garbage for just the 4 of them. I think there must be 6 or 7. We ought to deal with this at once. Sigrid has a shallow breeze she seems to have held on for a while, which conceals into the cold little wispy cloak between you. Lurk and I will keep an eye on them until you get there. She checks the knife in her belt as she turns on the spot and strides away towards the forest. Okay, we got quite a few quests actually. More than I thought. Let's see here. I know 5 points, okay. So why did I spend this then if he already could get a healer? Oh well. We should give her some more skill, I think. Cost 0 to upgrade. Oh yeah, but because it's already been upgraded. What attack does she have? Knife. Let's save the points. We can get this. There we go. Alright, let's continue. Alright, let's go there. Hesitant. Unwavering. Alright, wait, what? Weren't we traveling there? Did we just travel back? Let's talk to him first then. Oh, it's the wrong way? Goodness, still where you left him. A hug is curse with sniffing his pants. Good to see you again. Have you decided what to do with me? I have an offer for you. If I want you to join my herd. I accept. Then you may now consider yourself a resident of Skjorn. We'll find you a place to stay. For now, we can at least get you out of this pig pen. The old Fedian scratches, squeezes his wrists to get the blood flowing again, then puts out a huge hand to seal the deal. I swear before Odin to follow you wherever you ask and serve you with my life. Okay, we got a new follower. Oh right, I know what's going on here. I need to do this. Yes. I've completely forgot about that. I thought it was bugged, but you had to travel there first before you enter the area. We lost moral. Look how straight the trunk on this ash is. A strong and heavy wood like this would make for an impressive ship while leaving plenty room for cargo. Branch.
I always loved these woods.
Remember when we turned this into Asgard and we had to fend off a Jotun invasion?
Yeah, that got so elaborate. That fantasy lasted a whole summer.
You were Thor, I was Balder, and Nefja was...
Heimdall, but as a woman. Oh man, I forgot about that.
You really needed some better role models growing up.
Okay. Someone has died here, a bird or something. Pile of wood. Grim Ulf the Tall. And there's something here as well. 2 herbs. Engraved rusted sword. Okay, there's a person who's been buried here, apparently. Oh, good find. This spruce looks young despite its size. Its wood will be light, allowing your ship to go faster. But yeah, we want more room for cargo. Oh wait, what? Something has happened here. Dead animal and a dead guy. A corpse. That's not a good sign. What about this tree? No? Over here then. Ah, a larch. This would make for an impressive ship. Not as impressive as oak, but it's lighter, so a ship would be faster than one made from oak. Leifur Hakonsson. A weary traveler is taking a break against a tree. Several bulging sacks of equipment has been unceremoniously dumped amongst the roots of the tree. Yes? That is quite the haul you're carrying. Would you be willing to trade? The traveler's round, soft accent places him somewhere in northern Jutland. No, I'm hoping to trade it for something specific, but I haven't found it yet. Well, what are you looking for? My brother, if you must know. If he's even alive at this point. And what happened to your brother? He left our farm many years ago, when he was recruited to our uncle's herd. He never came back. Maybe I can help find him? His name is Egil. At least, and last I heard, he came through here about 5 years ago. That's where I lost his trail. Oh, the skeleton. Show sword. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I found a sword engraved with his name next to some remains, some not too far from here. A quiver in his voice betrays that he's not as unmoved by this news as his demeanor reflects. That's his... How far from here did you say? Go north from here to reach Grimwilfro's cottage, then take the far path east into the forest. Thank you. You can have my things in exchange for a sword, if you want. My fighting days are behind me. Accept deal. That seems fair. It fallen apart. No, greedy followers have lost morale. Your honorable followers have gained morale. Yeah, I want more honorable followers. You quickly make the exchange before you set off in the direction of the corpse. We can talk to Thorfinn now if you want to. But I wanted to find more trees to choose from. This is not the path. There's some meat here. Hanging. That seems like a trap. Well, it's also a trap for the animal. This tree. Ah, a large old elm. This is a strong timber. If you use this, I can build a ship with plenty of room for cargo. This is the end of this area. Oh, I see something. Armor padding. And a bow. Maybe we can give the bow to our archer here. Oh yeah, it's much better. There's a dead guy here. How many people are dead here? Oh, this guy was unlucky. Yeah. Must be that guy's fireplace. This is a beautiful oak. There's just about enough timber in here for a heavy, intimidating ship. So one more tree to find. Another dead animal. And there's a well. Bear's claw trinket, broadsword and valuables. Also the well, you haul a bundle made from half-rotten old pelt. You cut it open and it spills its contents on the crunching leaves, covering the ground. A small but valuable stash of you... Who are these guys? Halfway through counting up the valuables, your attention is caught by this unmistakable sound of many boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the underbrush. A group of scruffy-looking fellows appear from the forest, all visible armed. But weapons not yet in hand. The man in front barks a rude command. Alright now, that stuff belongs to us. Hand it over and there won't be trouble. You must be the former gang of the man who sent us here. We've been looking for that asshole's stash ever since he got caught. Didn't expect he'd convince someone like you to retrieve it for him. What'll it be then? You gonna give us trouble? This isn't yours. If you disagree, you can try to take it. Trouble it is then. Surprised I can't attack this round. But you're going to move behind this cover here. Stand in front. We have a lot of people, so this should be easy. Oh, there's 6 of them. Favored by tier. Oh, that's not good. A slinger. Oh shit.
Where did all this blood come from? Oh.
Well, yeah, it's yours. If you must know. Let's go for that guy. Well, that was unlucky. Ah, the shield. Alright. You go here and attack him. Flanked. Dead. Bloodthirsty. Can we revive him? Probably. Death blow. Poison, demoralize, restores dust. Spotted. Demoralized. Alright, Timber. Attack this guy. With your punching abilities. Oh shit, is that me? It is! Nice, it's because he moved. Oh shit. Well, he took a hit for the team. Oh no!
You think that was a strong hit?
Attack! Killer! Yes. And now move towards the archers. You have to scare them. You don't have anything. Guess you move at the back. Oh, I forgot about that. Shit. Yeah, I know. That's a mistake I did. Who else? The others are stunned.
My ghost will haunt you.
Damn archers. Anticipate. Grapple. Okay, so first I have to move there. And then grapple. I have to flank them. Well, that won't happen then. Alright, what can we do here? You attack first. Shit. Well, we need to take one of them down first. Ah, no! Why? I didn't even die from that. Shit. Why can I have two shots?
Hell, I'm coming.
Let's kill this guy. Move here. First this guy. How do we rescue these guys? I guess we don't have the revive ability. The archers are a pain. Really.
You face us, Leif Grimvaldar's son. Remember my name.
Oh, you're so dead. Well, about to be dead. Did we get any injuries? I wonder. Yeah, severe puncture. Shit. Empty. I need to find one more tree.
There's bones here. A deer.
Looks like wolves got her. Poor little creature never stood a chance.
It's just an animal. Stay vigilant, lest we end up the same way.
So it's a bear here? You have to fight a bear? A bear this close to the pig farm. Pine is not the most obvious choice for a longship, but it's strong and flexible. It might provide a good compromise between speed and cargo. So that's everything. I think we know what to choose from. We're not going back. You'll never get a what? Are these trolls? Entangled. Well, you're dead. Demoralize. And then you move up to attack this guy or girl.
This is what I live for!
I can't get past these guys here. You're kind of in the way. Also, we might get entangled ourselves. We did. Alright, let's move up ahead. There's one less. And then there's me. Oh, wait, this is not me. There's been changed the order here. What? Dead. Dead this guy. Oh, we can't attack him. Oh, it went into the fire. I did not think that was a thing. I'm burning. Oh, just so many battles are there in these forests. No new injuries. Captain Lurk wanted to follow me to his booth. I know this man, he's one of your trolls. I've seen him around the longhouse. They all are, I think. They must have escaped during the raider attack. Hey, this one's still alive. They earned their freedom, let them go. Earned? The only way to earn anything is through hard work or victory in combat. Trying and failing does not a free man make. Pah! They were ill-equipped and poorly trained, but they fought anyway. They've proven that they have the will to be free. We need to recapture them, basically, even though this guy says so. A few minutes later. Gunnar has lost morale. Gained one troll. One. And some more experience. We're supposed to talk to Thorin. Thorfinn, I mean. I don't think I can do it here. Let's talk to this guy over here. Grimulf the Tall. He probably wants me to kill a bear or something. A tall, dark-haired man is hammering steadily at a wooden fence, adding a new row of boards atop the old. He appears surprised to see you, but not unpleasantly so. Stelgim, I haven't seen you in some time. What brings you out here? Grimulf the Tall is your uncle, but has remained a somewhat mysterious figure throughout your childhood. He participated in every one of your father's expeditions, and you know he is a strong and skilled warrior, but he mostly keeps to himself. Sigrid spotted some travelers near here. I must see what their intentions are. He scratched his beard. Yes, I know the men you speak of. They've been avoiding my part of the forest, and I will be kept clear of them in return. You worry they may be bandits? I can't make any such judgment yet. Then I advise you to be cautious in your dealings with them as you are passing judgment. I think I already killed them. What are you working on? He grunts unhappily. I'm trying to improve the pen. This accursed pack of wolves has taken form from animals since autumn. I thought I'd fix the fence as well enough last time. But 2 nights ago I lost another sheep. Is there anything I can do to help? If you're up for it, I thought about setting a trap to kill the pack. I can't do it alone, of course. They would just escape, or kill me instead. With your help, though, it's a different matter. What's the plan? We tie a pig to a tree and lie in wait in a circle. If the wolves come, we attack. They'll try to flee, so we will have to be quick about it. But if we can just get about half the pack, they're likely to avoid this whole area in the future. It would be best to set some traps first. That's a good idea, but I know little about hunting with traps. Is that something you can handle? I'll whip something up. I'll come back when I'm ready. Take your time. I have my work cut out with this fence. Can we trap? Isn't there a skill for trapping? I guess this guy have it. No? Let's look at our quests. Forest camp. Oh, it's there. Before we do that, this guy needs a weapon. Oh, I see. Oh, that sucks. How do we remove this? During camping and combat. Well, we'll probably figure something out. We probably should save in case something happens. This one. The clearing is occupied by a group of men sitting around the fire. Their equipment strewn about. The men all look young but strong. It looks like they've been here a few days. Hail Oxal, I see you made yourself comfortable. One of them, a young man of about 18 winters, looks up from the fire and stands to address you. The others remain seated, but exchange sideways looks. Hail, okay, Sal. We didn't expect to meet anyone here and thought it would be alright to set up camp. Continue. The young man looks nervous and signals for the others to stand. They look at each other briefly before standing, only to hover awkwardly as though unsure what to make of the situation. You don't have to worry, I just want to ask a few questions. The young man seems relaxed and makes a motion with his hand for others to sit back down, which they reluctantly do. Sorry, we don't want you in trouble, ask away. Perception hard. Let's try. Failed. Where are you from? Down south. What are you doing here? Just passing through. You're merchants. If you're merchants, I'm sure you got something to trade. The young man darts his eyes around the camp, seemingly searching for something. Just a couple of hides for 30 Earthigo silver? Look, it's pretty obvious you aren't merchants. I don't appreciate dishonesty, so I think it's best you leave. The men pack their things and prepare to leave. I can't talk to them? Why is there some stuff I can't click, but I... Oh, there we go. I saw something. Found some medicine. But I guess it's not something we can use here. Let's look at quests. The longship active. We need to go back home, I think, to talk to him. Oh, hang on, wait. Yeah, let's go back home. Do you want to do this?
That's strange. Grimmel's cutlet is open. That's strange. Grimmel's cutlet is open.
There's blood by the door and on the ground leading further into the forest. Something is definitely not right.
Wait, what? Not sure what I meant, but let's go here. Hope he didn't suffer. His cottage is open? I guess here. Yeah, here we are. This is a good spot for a trap. Are you ready? Let's do this. You can tie Griffin's pig to a tree and find hiding spots along the edge of the clearing. The 3 hours passed. Finally you heard shuffling in the undergrowths. They're about to attack the pig. You have to defend the pig. If so, we need to move forward. This guy doesn't have any armor or anything, so let's keep him there. This might be a bad idea what I'm doing here, moving in front. But what is done is done. I was getting flanked. No, that's not good. That is definitely not good. They're all going for him. I thought wolves weren't that smart. Alright, and then this guy. Move you here. There we go. Have him go there. Then you shoot this one. Oh no, the wrong ability. Oh well. I think that's the leader. What?
It's not my time. Odin protects me.
Yeah, punch the wolf. That helps. Hey, what? He didn't move. There we go. Kill this one, please. Nice. We can't let more people fall. Nice. And then the witch.
You think that was a good hit? Wait till I'm warmed up!
What highlighted area was it? I didn't see that. Game retreats his weapon and leans back against the tree. Suddenly look much older than he is. That should be the last I see of that pack around here. They were unusual territorial too. I'm glad you were here to help me. I couldn't have handled them on my own. I'm always here for family, Uncle. Are you ready to talk about my father now? You went to pause for a very long time. You're nearly out of patience when you finally start talking. Wanderlust has claimed all my brothers now. It's difficult to talk about. On a trade trip to Köpang, your father heard rumors of the isles across the sea. A group of Normen is said to have sailed there to settle on the northernmost islands, a barren inhospitable territory they call Orkenar. Those lands are inhabited by tribes plagued by infighting, but there are stories of larger kingdoms to the south, realms with large concentrations of wealth and little in the way of defences. I'm sure you can see why this appealed to your father. He had the notion to cross the sea due west from here, hoping to find this bountiful Napoleon-protected realm. Sounds exciting. I don't begrudge him for that. Nay, he's dead now, and there's no reason to begrudge him for anything any longer. He paid a heavy price for his adventures, however, and so did we who followed him. What happened? Grumble stares through you for a long moment. Then his eyes refocus, and they bore into you like the tip of a spear. The burden of leadership finally grew too heavy for him to carry. He made a mistake at that tore the group apart. Then he set off on his own, and never saw him again. He abandoned you? For the briefest of moments, sorrow ripples across his face. We abandoned each other. At the time, it seemed the only possible course of action. I understand, it was clearly difficult for you. I won't pry anymore. Thank you. An old man must be allowed to keep his secrets for the sake of his own grief. I will increase reputation, or whatever it's called. He left his pig here. Why is it so hard? There we go. Any more quests here? Or is this area done? All depths. I guess we can do that one. Oh yeah, isn't this done now? No. I thought it would pause. Ribe. So this is Denmark. Interesting. It's basically only flat land. Let's go there. It'll take me 5 hours. Devoted. Pleased. Indifferent. Hesitant. Loyal. Let's see. We can upgrade our banners. 2 prosperity. 2 power. Let's get the training ring up. Well, we don't have much wood, so it doesn't matter. The troll is where we left him. If you didn't know any better, you'd almost think he'd been right here for the past several days, chopping firewood. He looks surprised to see you again. Hail och Salten. I brought you the claw as promised. He takes it from you delicately, inspects it for damage, and stores it safely in the pouch in his belt. Thank you truly. I hope the rest of the stash was enough reward, for I have nothing else to offer. After shaking your hand several times, he picks the axe up again and returns to his work with renewed vigor. I've got more skill points. 20. $100 to continue. see here. That's a good one. But for now, I'll let this stay as it is. Let's see if there's anything new here. These trolls are gone. Audience day, the 20th of February. How do we rest? Oh, do you have to camp? Alright. I think we have to go here. Where is he? Is it too late? I've been thinking about getting some construction started. That's a good idea. We've evidently been sitting on our hands for too long if people like Scully think they can bring us down with pretty sneak attacks. I think it's time we decide what to do about the space in front of the Longhouse. Lotte and I would love to have some decent market close to home where we can sell our pelts and meats. On the other hand, it's been sort of useful as a meeting place in the past. Perhaps it could be turned into a landsmith of our own. It would certainly send a good signal to the outlying families. Who else should I talk to about improving the village? Thorfinn would be the most important voice to hear in this matter, I'd say. I'm sure he has some ideas. On the other hand, perhaps you could ask Uhulda what she thinks. That old bog out there could be put to better use. I'd like you to join me on my expedition. Would you now? Stelgim, I'm honored by your offer, but I won't make the same mistake my mother did. She thought she could be a shield maiden and still have a family, but she was wrong. A woman must choose. I made my decision. I haven't told anyone else this, but Lotte and I are trying for a child. Have been for some time now. I'm staying home to build a family. How goes the hunt these days? Deer is scarcer than usual on account of the wolves, but on the other hand I can't lose an arrow without hitting a grouse this season, so I'm not complaining. Things will get more difficult in the spring when Kettle leaves with you. We'll have to work a little harder, Lotte and I. I'm sure you'll manage. Is there anything I can do to make it easier? Have you talked to your uncle about the wolves? We already did that. Let's talk to Kveldulf. I need a helmet. Range damage reduction, mental resistance. I think range reduction is what we need here. Have we made it already? Oh yeah. I didn't really need it though, now that I think about it. I can deconstruct stuff. That's interesting. Let's give her this hide armor. As well as him. A leather helmet for me. And for a guy here. Weapons. Let's scrap some of this. Oh, this is good stuff. And a blood tapper. I could give it to... Well, you don't have much to give. Where is that guy? I thought for a second he was still with me. Oh, what? There are kids fighting here. No, let's talk to them. A small group of young men and women from the outlying farms are practicing in Aldevald's old training ring. Watch them. Their enthusiasm is great, but the technique leaves much to be desired. Your herd could certainly teach them a thing or two. Mind if I join you? The war stops and they all stops to turn and look at you. The oldest one, who you recognize as Aegis' youngest son, answers. You will be honored. The youngest kid, a girl from one of the most distant areas in the skip radar, nearly jumps with excitement. Oh yes! Thane's people against the rest of us. Continue. What? Really? We are armed! Okay. Okay, I think we might have win this. Although they might seem weak, but they still have a chance. In melee at least. Melee is easier than firing. Let's take down the kid first. And then this guy. Bloodthirsty. I can't aim at that guy. Yeah, this is how we train children in combat. Oh, you're blocked in there. Okay, I didn't think about this. Yeah, I can't do anything. That's a long bow. For a kid. Alright, let's attack this person. We can't move from this area. Oh, he's stunned. Well, 3 damage. I can handle that. Now we can get Ulslave out here to attack. Well, I did. Well, I'm actually. Well, I'm just messing around because I think this is quite easy. Oh, they hit! Well. Oh. And then this guy. Of course, the shield. Why can't I attack them? Interrupt. How come they can attack from that side but we cannot? Oh, there we go. Well rested. This one down? There we go. Well, I don't need to move him. After the fight, the fallen get back on their feet. You can tell the kids learn a lot from their defeat. Aegis' son gives you a respectful nod. Her boys have always been well behaved. Thank you for the fight, Stelgim. Do you want to go again? No, I have business elsewhere. The kids get back in the ring and resume their own practice. There are always people training here. Come back at any time if you want to try a new move in a safe environment. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, let's go down here and talk to Aegis. You find Aegis next to her farmhouse holding a headless hen in one hand and a knife in the other. The ground under her is covered in feathers.
Ho there! What brings you kids out here? Don't tell me Ranvai's sow chose this moment to give birth.
I feel like I'm missing some important context here. Silly's sow is ready to give birth any day now. Promise Ragnarok I'll lend a hand when it happens. Only, I'm in the middle of plucking a hen for dinner. Anyway, what brings you out here if not the sow? I want to ask you about one of the stories you told when we were children. Aegis smiles wistfully, brushing a few wayward feathers off her apron. Ah, been so long. I hope I can remember. What do we need to know? You told us of a grave site in the hill once, where an ancient king was buried with all his treasure. That story, yes. They say the tomb was protected by dwarves or elves or other such underground creatures. That horrible vengeance would befall any who dared to breach its sanctuary. Do you know where is the tomb is real? Seen it myself. Travelled through there with Alvald when we had just been married. On our way here to sort our family. Spent a night in a small hamlet at the base of the hill, where I heard of the treasure and the creatures that protect it. Why are you asking about this now? I'm preparing an expedition. I need treasure that I can trade for supplies. Where goes the journey? The isles across the sea. The stories tell of unprotected coast and great riches. And now have additional questions. The woman finally puts on the chicken. She wipes her hand on her apron. Tell you what, let me come with you to the grave. Be easy if I simply show you the way. If you wish to join, you're welcome. Great. Meet you at the edge of the village when it's time to leave. For now though, we really must finish the sand. Reach the away marker to open it. Yeah, I know about that. I guess we were supposed to do this first. Oh, we can go inside the house. Torvald. Turkey said to be out training with the kids. If you have time, I'm sure they could all learn a lot from you. Let's loot everything. Alright, I'm done with this house. Alright, what now? I can talk to Hulda. Hello kiss, Helma dear. Yours is a face I don't see too often. Do you need old Hulda's help? Some of my herdmen have been injured. Will you treat them? Oh, the poor dears. Of course I help. Here, let me see. An hour or so later. There we go. Just let that sit. Time and sleep will take care of the rest. I accept I'll be heading into trouble soon. Can you give me a remedy against wounds? I would suggest if you expect to get wounded where you're going, just don't go. But I know there's no stopping you young men when your mind is made up. Alright, I'll see what I have. Receive numbing tincture. The old witch disappears briefly into her burrow. When she emerges again, she is holding 2 small corked jars. Try these, my dear. They'll numb you up, keep you on your feet until you're safe enough to get some real treatment. Is there anything you need done around here, please? Let's see, we used to grow all sorts of herbs around here. The wet earth was perfect for it, so much for plants to live on. But nowadays the herbs are gone, and Rusk has to go far into the forest in search for the right plants. I enjoy it, to be honest, gathering herbs. I like the silence. I know you do, sweetie, but it takes so long. It would be easier if we could grow our own herbs again. Of course, there's another option. Instead of focusing on matters of the health, you might cater to the matters of the spirit. The gods like sacrifice. Those who pay tribute to the spirits and the gods are favored in battle. You might offer the gods more sacrifice out there in the bog. Oxen, horses, people, perhaps in due time. The spirits consecrate in this place, and they will appreciate such offerings, be certain of that. If you're short on herbs right now, perhaps you could gather some? What's that? Is it saying yourself offering to go foraging with me? Things sure have changed since your father was in charge. If you're serious, you can pluck some flowers from me around the village. I'll use them to make you something special for your trouble. I think I already did that. I'm short on 3 different plants, all flowers that bloom year round. One grows on the beach, one grows near the graves, and the third one is usually found near animals. I have them already. The old witch cackles like an old door in need of grease. Let me see. Those are the ones. Now, why would you go around picking flowers off the graves unbidden, Never mind. Give her the beach flowers. I have the flowers from the beach. Very good. This is a rugged little thing. It takes a real grit to grow that salty sand. Give the grave flowers to her. Yes, it's good to remember that death always begets new life. And the flowers from the animal pen. Perfect. This is a perfect little flower, don't you think? Not the kind of thing you'd expect to grow out of a pile of dung. Here, take this flask as promised. This drink will make you right up if you're feeling sluggish. Just don't overdo it. How are you doing today? Oh, my old bones missed the summer, but I get by. How very nice of you to ask. So wait, what happened? We got repetition 2 times. Idolized. And what else? Got some more points to use. Yeah, I can talk to her. Up my sheet? Wait, what? Just peel a clove up, show it before bed. Careful to cut it into. Take it out in the morning. The ass? Are you talking about the ass? Yeah, we might want to make a farm here. How do we do that? A farm, I mean a market. Folkmoot market. Oh, here we go. I guess we go in the house. There's nothing else right now, I think. I can't seem to find that worksman. I wonder where he is. Let's mark it on the map. Weird. Let's talk to my son. There it is. Well, I might as well just travel, since there's nothing else to do. Yeah, let's go and I guess towards Riga. Is he in the forest though? Occupied. Low food, normal shelter, very high security. Is he here? Well, let's go here. You and your herd are traveling along the banks of the stream, running along the bottom of an overgrown ditch, when suddenly you yell from behind the grass. You spin around just in time to see Aegis topple into the ditch. The soil along the edge is shot through with thin roots that has stolen away the stability of the ground. She gives a grunt of frustration as she flounders. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, she just tripped. Oh, injured pride. That plant is hogsweed. Aegis will be in great pain soon if we don't clean it off with the sap and make a poultice to suit the skin. Hold still, Aegis, still will help. It takes a few moments, but after cleaning away the sap with water from the stream and applying the poultice, Aegis already shown signs of improvement. That's much better, thanks. I'll be more careful next time. Thanks to your quick diagnosis and response, Aegis will recover quickly and with little discomfort. Over the course of a few hours, she is able to toss away the poultice with nary a mark to show for the ordeal. So we lost a few hours, I believe. So that's where I have to go. Do you want to go there or go here first? Let's go here first. Oh, we discovered some more stuff here. Yeah, sure. Oh, what is this? Camping? They're all healthy. Wait, what is this? Guard, hunting. Hunt. And then sleep. What are you good at? Guess guard? Okay. And then I can do some scouting, I think. Oh wait, that's not a skill I have. Yes, repair as well. She can do preserve. What can you do? Repair. Repair selected. This one? I guess I can tinker. Water skin. Mead. We don't have enough honey. Barricade, no. The first skill I can only make torches and water skins. And the torch, I guess. I think we're happy with this. 2 meat will spoil in this camp. Guard here. 2 meat will spoil. Can't I cook? Clean. I guess scout. No one is assigned to clean. clean. 2 meat will spoil. That is the problem here. Scout. And then scout again. There we go. Reminders, blah blah blah. Make camp. Oh, there's an animation. Found some resources. Alright, let's continue. You've been hiking for a few hours and up ahead you notice 2 people traveling in the same direction as you, albeit at a slower pace. The older of the 2, a man with hollow cheeks and a scar across his lips, steps in front of his companion. Move along, we don't want trouble. Examine them. Their homespun clothes are dank and dirty from the road, and devoid of color or design. They had the lean strength of people accustomed to hard work and meager fare. You seem to be traveling a hard path. Give them rations, actually. His surprise is evident as he accepts the offering. His weathered face relaxes into a sincere and heartful smile. Thank you. This kind is too much. Thank you. You take your leave of the pair in high spirits, bolstered by the gratitude. Wherever they are going, they will at least have food for the coming leg of the journey. We don't need you here. Does that mean we can only have 5 in combat? But I saw 6. Let's start looting. There we go. Oh, that's bad. I can't touch that one. Good thing I spotted that. Wake early if you want another man's life or land. No lamp for the lazy wolf. No battle once in bed. What? What is she talking about? Chieftain's Longhouse. Okay. That one I can touch. A flower. Alright, let's go down here. A distinct sulfuric smell emanates from behind it. Is it burning? I guess we'll find out.
This town goes on forever.
True.
Have you never been to Ribe before?
Has Hulda ever left Skjern? You're a grown woman. Are you not allowed to leave on your own? Hulda can't prevent me anymore, but I don't know. I feel obligated towards her. It's a generous thing, what you've done for her over the years. Fair is fair, you know.
Let's loot these. Blood and poison. We can go in here. Cloth? No, don't pick that. That's thieving. They're talking. Oh yeah, they're talking about the weather. This place is huge. Alright, but I'll stop here for now. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you later. Goodbye.